Good afternoon. My name is Okonkwochi from PagePedia. Welcome to PagePedia Videography Challenge. We have here Prince OYEKANMI ELEGUSHI. So, sir, please tell us a little about yourself.
My name is OYEKANMI ELEGUSHI. I am a legal practitioner and a member of the ELEGUSHI royal family. And I'm also into real estate. And yeah, that's basically all. Yeah.
So, how do you spend most of your time?
Time, they say, is very essential. So I spend most of my time doing things that are important, that improves me as an individual and as a legal practitioner.
Okay. Is this where you thought you would be today?
Well, I envisaged this anyway, and I've always wanted to be a lawyer. Nothing more than that. But all in all, I thank God. I'm doing well.
Okay. So what used to and is still your biggest weakness?
I'd say trusting people too easily and too quickly, I must say. That's basically the weaknesses, and people tend to take advantage of situations
so
like
even
that.
when they take advantage of you,
I still do it.
Trust them.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, okay. So what are you most proud of? Like, what are you really proud of?
Yeah, I'm proud of what I've become today, where I am. The things I've done for myself in terms of developing myself as a professional and as an individual. I'm most proud of that.
Okay, and what professional organizations are you associated with?
Anyway, I'm a lawyer. I'm a member of the Nigerian Bar Association, definitely. And I'm also an affiliate member of the Chartered Institute of Shipping and Logistics,
Okay.
and a member of the Freight Forwarder Association of Nigeria. And I'm also an arbitrator.
Okay, so you're an all-rounder, like involved in different things.
As long as it's got something to do with my profession, it's got to do with law, I'm good to go.
So if you could do something all over again, what would you do differently?
Differently is learning not to trust people too quickly. I think I have to go back to that because that's my weakness.
Okay.
And probably get married earlier than now.
Oh, okay. So if you want to create an environment where motivation can thrive, what's the first thing you do?
First of all, you have to be the motivation yourself. You can't motivate someone when you are not even a good example to the person you're trying to motivate. Before you motivate someone, you be a good example to that person. Motivate them to want to always look up to you and do what you have done. By doing that, another person follows suit after the person that's watching you. Before you know it, we're creating a very great environment where people motivate one another and get to do great things in life.
Okay. So what does empowerment mean to you?
Empowerment, I must say, is giving the people the opportunity to do great things for themselves, helping them to reach their goals without having to depend on you afterwards. So by doing that, the person you have empowered goes all out there, does the same thing to another person. Before you know it, everyone is doing well for themselves. That's basically it.
Okay, so how do you approach the unknown?
Unknown, first of all, I like to analyze situations. To me, in my dictionary, unknown is something I don't agree with. When you say unknown, it is known to some people but not known to you. But when you sit down, analyze the situation, eventually you get to know what you're handling. When you analyze situations, don't jump into conclusions and take your time in making decisions you don't regret.
Okay. So, like you said, you have a problem with trusting people.
Yeah.
So how do you keep your feelings from clouding your decision?
Well, still the same thing. I still have to go back to analyzing situations.
Okay.
Whatever situation I find myself and I need to make a judgment, I first of all eliminate the feelings
You try to?
Yeah, I try to eliminate the feelings so that I can focus all my attentions on the situations at hand in order for me to reach a reasonable conclusion.
Okay, so what values are you committed to?
Well, as a person, I'm a family man. I've been brought up to be a family man, and I'd say being a good example to people, to the young ones, it's, and to the society as well.
Okay, so would you recommend we connect with as a challenge?
There are so many people out there. There are so many people out there doing great things for themselves. They don't have the opportunity to showcase their talent and get the people out there to know what they do. So I think you should connect with those people so that people out there can get to know what they do and who they are.
Are you going to give us names?
I'm going to challenge at this point. I have to challenge my brother first.
Hope you're listening because he's about to call names now.
I have to challenge my brother first, which is HRM of Aside Ademola ELEGUSHI. And my very good friend Oluwajimi Aino is the board secretary Lagos State Internal Revenue Service. And also my honorable justice, my father, Justice George Adeshola Oguntade.
Okay. So do you have few words for younger generation, people that look up to you? Because you have a lot of people who are looking up to you. So just few words for us.
The first thing first is I'd like them, if they're looking up to me, then they should know by now that I'm not a lazy person. And for me to get to where I am today, I've been hardworking. Going to law school in Nigeria is not easy. And you get to do a lot of things. But basically, to cut the long story short, you need to be very hardworking in whatever it is you're doing. There's always time for everything. When it's time to party, you can party. When it's time to work, you work. It's all about that. It's all about setting your priorities right. You have to know how to do things at the right time. When it is time for you to work, you work. It's all about hard work and commitment. Then you get to wherever it is you're going.
Okay, so viewers, before you make it in life, you have to be hardworking and committed. And we have to thank Miss Prince OYEKANMI ELEGUSHI for coming here and accepting our challenge. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Watch out for our next challenge on PagePedia. Thank you.